again, crafters. This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse. Happy holidays. This is video number 2. Though I have 4 fingers up, but video number 2. I just showed you how to put together the tag using the Avery Elle Holiday Tags die set. The awesome Avery Elle Holiday Tag set, let me say that. Now I'm going to show you how to put together a quick shaker card. This would be my first shaker card. Whew. Well, shaker card, shaker tag, shaker tutorial. Oh boy, you know me and the shakers. They just go, I don't know. I have shaker issues. So I said, let me do it as a separate video because the other video is getting long and maybe you know, I just did it separate because of time. So let's get started. First, you're going to need these 2 pieces. We don't need the little topper yet, and the 2 in the front I already told you in the last video. You won't be seeing that much often. That's as much as you're going to see it. Yeah, I'd just rather write on the back or put it on the inside of the, you know, this is just a tie on the gift bag. Alrighty, so we're going to start off with 110 pounds. So the same base as before. Cut out a piece. And yes, I'm using the Michaels or Hobby Lobby 110 pound cardstock. Always at both stores, you have to look at the paper pack because it'll be there amongst the regular cardstock, the 65 pound and so on and so forth. What you're looking for at Hobby Lobby is heavyweight cardstock, and you'll see 110 written real small. And then at Michael's, it'll say 110 on the front. I'll pull out one and show you again another closer look because I know sometimes it's hard to see it. I find myself, standing there looking. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. And it does sell out fast too. So sometimes you'll go there. Michael's you'll find easier, but Hobby Lobby, it'll sell out. Or at Hobby Lobby, they'll only put out 2. 2 people come and get it, or 1 person will come and buy it, and then you can't get any more. So now I'm using the awesome Sizzix adhesive sheets. I like to use this for that base layer. Okay, so this is a tag, and I'm going to keep my tag close by. Well, let me keep it right close by as a reference of what we're making or what I hope to make. Okay, let me bring in my trusty Empress Mini. That's my little Empress Mini. And yes, this is a Trinity Stamps Gnome stamp that I colored with Copic markers. Love my Copics. And don't be crazy intimidated by Copics or any alcohol marker. Just it's a matter of practice. Gotta practice. And I'll be honest with you, I did take a class a million years ago. I did. When we had, down here when we had our local scrapbook store, I took a class. One of the best things I ever did. And then I got like pretty decent doing it, and then I parked my Copics because I got all up into mini albums and I couldn't stop making mini albums, learning how to make that. But I guess now with card making, seeing that I'm new to card making, I'm now getting into Copics again because with the card making comes the stamping and coloring, which is bringing back, fun memory. So with this, you want the adhesive facing up. So normally I would cut the other way down and then stick this onto the project. This time the adhesive is facing up. Let me get the base layer of the die, and I'm using this awesome red glitter cardstock from Hobby Lobby. This was on sale last week. It is Paper Studios brand, and what color is this? Solid glitter red. Love it. Does it shed a lot? Not really. No. It's not like crazy shedding. I wouldn't say it's the non-shed, because sometimes with the non-shed, you end up losing some of the glitterati. I like the glitterati, I'm going to be honest with you. But listen how thick that is. Funny, it's like backed on. Some glitter will not come that way. This one comes that way. So it's really nice glitter cardstock. And same thing here. I only cut what I need because If I'm buying it at $2 a sheet or $1 a sheet because it was on sale last week at Hobby Lobby, I am only using what I need. I don't cut big strips of it. Oh yeah, it is shedding a little bit, but it's worth it. That's my Empress Mini doing her job. I do have the Anna Griffin, the big Empress machine as well, but I use that mainly for cutting mostly her dies, because her dies are kind of, they are kind of thick. They are thick. And I use my Sizzix die cut machine for thin metal dies like this because of the pressure. I don't like the pressure, you know, bending my dies like crazy. Alrighty, so I'm going to stick these two base layers together to start it off. Wait, where am I? Come on. Sometimes I have to use the pokey tool to lift it. Pressure. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. Just using the pokey tool to help it get started. That's another thing with the with the Sizzix machine. I wouldn't have that issue of trying to figure out where the adhesive is. I'd know. All right, so now I have a decision to make. I said it in the last video, but I'll say it again. I can stick the little tab holder in between or on the back. In this case, let's go with the in between. So with the in between, I take my trusty Sukwang score tape. Oh, I can't stand saying that. I'm like, am I saying this correctly? All right, I'm going to use scissors to cut this because it's so small. There. And then on the back, keep it closer. This is 1/4 inch score tape. Keep it closer to the bottom part of the little, bottom part here of the little, oh, I don't even know what this is called. Top part of the tag. The thing that what makes it a tag? If you know the word, please tell me. Just like how you told me about the colon for the to and the from. You could tell me what this top part is. Oh my goodness. And don't go too low. You don't want to go too low like that. You want to go like right, you know, right underneath it, like there. Is that straight? Just straighten it out a little bit. There I go. Yep. As long as you don't have adhesive in the back. That's the main thing. No adhesive in the back. Here's a glitter cardstock. Let me hold it like so. Sandwich it like a cookie sandwich. Just line up your scallop edges. And there. Make sure that I am in frame. All nice and focused. There we go. So this time, so the mechanism is on the inside, also cut. Yes, she's gonna say it. 110-pound cardstock. Okay, so I see the glitter. It is what it is. All right, now is where I'm gonna make it into a shaker. So I'm gonna take the outside largest piece and then the inner layering piece. And the inner layering piece is what makes like this bit here. You know, right there. You have to have that little space, that little eighth of an inch or 1/4 of an inch space to turn it into a shaker. So now that's the two pieces. I'm going to flip it over. Then I'm going to line it up so it's even on all areas of the circle. Here I'm using my Amazon 1-inch purple tape. It's an awesome purple tape. It's a very strong purple tape. There we go. I have two bits of purple remnants, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use, when you first use this one, if you do get it, this is not what you use to put on your images. I wouldn't put it on the back of this. It'll tear it the first time I use it. I'd use it about the third to fourth time. If you are going to use it, stick it to the die, and I'm going to show you what I mean by stick it to the die, not the image. In this case, this is sticking straight to the die. There we go, die to die. And that's pretty, and here I can adjust it if it doesn't seem even. Kind of look at it before you go, you know. And what I'm going to cut is the foam and the top. Now, here's the foam. This is the foam I'm using. This is Dollar Tree foam board from the school projects. You know, like when your kids have school projects and it's a huge, oh gosh, what is this? Maybe 24-inch by 36-inch. So it's a 2-foot by 3-foot board that kids use to make their projects on. That's what this is. See the thickness? This thing, for some reason, somebody figured it out. It does cut as thick as it is with our wafer dies. The machine just has to have a little bit of pressure. Now see how it's sticking? If this tears this, it doesn't bother me because nobody's gonna see it. And I stick it down. So I'm just showing you what the foam board is. No. Nope. Nope. Ugh. Not working in this machine. It's too, yeah. The sandwich. Oh, maybe I can do it without the sandwich. Let's see. Let's see. So that's the foam board. Let's try it again. Because I normally cut it with my scissors. Ah. Well, let me see if it cut all the way through. Nope, didn't cut through at all. So it doesn't work. This does not work on that. But it does work on my scissors. All right, I'm going to go cut it. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I am back. I had to cut this with my scissors, Big Shot, using the Chrome Precision base plate as the base. And then just, all right, so now let's see. Gently. See how it starts peeling off the media? There we go. See how it's peeling it off? That's what this, it's very strong, but the more you use it, then it lightens up. So I do like it for holding down stencils and things like that initially. And then, well, it peeled off clean there. You just have to be careful with it when you first use it. It is strong. And here's my there's my little foam piece. Right there. But it does work. So it's from the Dollar Tree Kids Foam Board. But it won't go through the Empress. Just tried that and that was a fail. Alrighty, and I peeled off my piece, didn't I? I sure did. So I have a tendency of doing that. It's a bad habit. Let me line it up again. But that's the only way I could have gotten that foam board out of it anyway. Here we go, that looks pretty even. There we are. Yeah, that looks even. And so that's the foam piece that goes there. And the good thing about the foam board, I don't have the adhesive like if you use foam tape or anything, so I don't have to necessarily get into all of this on the sides and all that jazz. It's just foam board. What else? I want to do the top. Let's go with white. From Michaels. Love my little scrap glitter. Then I don't have to be cutting down no pieces. This right here is perfect. Look at that. Perfect for this project. Bring in back my magnetic. Put it face up. Cutting plate. I'm just looking at how it's warping because I don't want my plates to warp too much. A little bit of warping with time, but I don't want to rush the warping. I could have used adhesive sheet on this, but I didn't. I could have though. Probably should have, but it's okay. Okay, gently peel it off. And there's my white glitter cardstock for the top. Just take my time. There I go. And now, last thing I need to cut is the acetate. Oh, and look, I get another piece to put on another project of the inside layering piece. Tell ya, mileage. mileage. And then these, what I like about this purple tape though from Amazon is that I can use it over and over and over again. About 8 times before I have to throw it out. Seriously. So I get a lot of usage. I get a lot of usage out of one pack. All right, I need to cut the acetate. Where's my acetate piece? Now the acetate I use, I either buy Graphics 12 by 12 acetate from Amazon, or in this instance, I did buy a pack of pre-cut acetate, which is, this is about 4 by 6 from AliExpress. This is from the Alina Craft Store. I will link it below. It's okay. It does the job. And it is acetate that you have to use the magnetic shim. The graphics, sometimes I don't have to use the magnetic shim, and it's not necessarily that it's much thicker. I don't know, it just cuts easier. Now if I don't hear it cracking, then it's not cut. Let me see. See, and it didn't cut. Look at that. Did not cut. Oh no. Ugh. Okay, so what happens when your acetate doesn't cut? This is a little sidebar in this video. Line up back your piece here. Let me line it up. And yeah, there. I can feel the die fitting in. I'm going to take a bit of purple tape here. All right, I'm going to put that metal plate on the top of it. I don't like cutting into my metal plate, but in this instance, and I don't want to cut necessarily into the magnetic sheet. All right. Let me see if this works. Maybe I need the magnet on the top. Not the magnet, the metal. Now you hear it cutting, right? But then, look at what just happened to my metal piece. I hate that. I wanted it smooth. But now I have it cut. Is it cut? Yes, it's cut. Just being held in place by this super strong purple tape. There we go. Piece, which is not warped too much, which is good. It's not all bent, because I can't stand when my dies bend. So you know I have issues with my slim 9 dies, right? Because they just all have a tendency of wanting to bend, which drives me crazy. Alrighty, now what I sometimes do before I start making my shaker, let me see if I can find it. I take one of these microfiber type of things and I kind of wipe it off to get off as much fingerprint and all that jazz. I kind of like to clean it a little bit. Gonna take some wet glue. Again, my art glitter glue. If you have barely art glue, I've asked this question before, but nobody has answered me. So what, nobody has barely art glue? Let me know what you guys think about it. I am so curious about that glue. But I really shouldn't be curious because I do have enough of this one. But, you know, adhesive is something just like the adhesive sheets. You know, I have other brands that I've bought before and now I've settled on these two. If another one comes out and it works even better, then I may, you know, we switch. But I think what I've seen so far that it is comparable to the art glitter glue. But the art glitter glue just, the clogging, and you always have to replace the pin. This. And I have bought those pretty dangling pins from Etsy for an obscene amount of money. And those bend. At least with this pin, it's strong and sturdy. The other decorative pins, so you don't lose the pin head, they bend. All right, let me get my filler pieces. So these are sets of sequins from, I think this is Michael's. I'm not going to use that big one. I'm going to use this little one. I'm going to just put some in here. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to go crazy. Now I'm going to put on, let me spread it out though, because nothing is worse than dumping in sequins and then you put on the top and then it doesn't move because it's jammed in. So I like to kind of shuffle it out. And then I'm going to put a bead of glue. As a matter of fact, let me line it up first. Now see how that wants to do that static cling? That's a reminder. Use my anti-static powder. This one I bought from Amazon. This is EK Success Anti-Static Powder. You use this for embossing, or in this case, to take off whatever static cling wants to cling. Take my wet glue. Let me kind of line it up first. Maybe make sure that I have it where I want it. sometimes, let me see. Shoot. Yeah. All right, sometimes the foam piece, only roll it through once. Don't roll it twice. You roll it twice, you smush it out, it starts to lose shape, and then your die cut piece won't fit on the top. So even with the foam, this foam board from Dollar Tree, roll it once. And if you're using craft foam, still again, roll it once. Don't roll it 2, 3, 4 times. You're going to flatten it and it's going to misshape and it's going to stretch. There we go. And then I just leave it. I don't mess with it because I know there's a little bit of glue that may want to stick. There I go. But I do like to ensure a good stick. There. Alrighty, and then now next piece will be my top layer. My little top layer. Just go around. Just a little bead, don't go crazy. Pop it down, gently put it into place. See the wiggle? That's the wiggle with the glue. There we go. Shaker done. Now with the shaker here, I have an image I want to put on top. So I have a lawn fawn image. Where do I have this here? This random piece. I have a lawn fawn image that I had colored before I did my weekend hyper coloring. And I can put him like so, I can put him like so. Maybe, let's see, maybe so, maybe so. This is the bear, what is it called? Barely something. I'll link it below. It's so cute. It's a bear skating. At least this I know is a bear. Trying to decide where do I want the bear. I kind of like that. Alrighty. Again, this is Copic paper. See the bleeding on the back? That's how you can know that the red was going, wasn't it? It's okay. Just a little dab of glue. Don't go crazy. And for some reason, this glue does not warp the paper. Copic paper doesn't seem to warp with the glue, which is very nice. The alcohol marker paper, even though it's not thick paper, it's not 110 pound. They do have that, but the Copic paper is about 60 maybe. But it's really good alcohol marker paper. That's my personal favorite. I know people love their Nina, but I can't get to push colors as much as I can push on the Copic. Look at that. Right. Stuck on my little lawn fawn bear. What else do I want to put on him? Let me see. Let's put a little stickers from Hobby Lobby, which I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend or what was it, Friday? I don't remember. But oh boy, 66% off now, and I barely saw anything at Hobby Lobby. I said, oh goodness, people are shopping. See, I like when it's clear like this so I can get to see what works, which I think this works. Yep. Keeping up my red and white theme. See? And then twine. And like I said, you can get twine anywhere. Thank goodness you can get twine a lot of places. It's not so, you don't have to buy the expensive lawn fawn twine at $6 a roll or whatever the heck it is, or $5 a roll. You can get, I got three green and white, red and white, and this multicolored from Hobby Lobby, $4.99 with 50% off. Hey, life is good. Yeah. Alrighty, push it through. Come on. There we go. Tuck it back. And there we have it. We have the red and white bear, and we have my little gnome. Look at that. Alrighty, folks. Thank you for watching my shaker video. Finally made a shaker for you guys without making crazy mistakes, except for cutting of the acetate. Alrighty, on to the next video. Happy holidays. Continue enjoying your holidays, whether it's drinking hot cocoa, watching Hallmark movies, do whatever makes you happy. Bake a bunch of cookies and just sit down and watch a good movie and feel good. Alrighty, happy holidays, guys. On to the next video. Stay crafty or start crafting. Okay, bye.